I dropped my kids at school this morning, and I said to them, do you want to do a cuddle now before we get closer to the school gates? And my oldest son said, no, mummy, I don't need a cuddle. I don't need a cuddle here or at the school gates. Do you know we're playing judo today at school? So there's something about kids that they just live in the moment, and I'm taking that with me. So I'm going to enjoy every part of this experience and be in the present moment as much as I can.
The river here at the site right now is actually quite small because we're in the dry season. And as we think about what happens in the other part of the year when the river is much fuller during the rainy season, you start to think about the rushing water and the impact that has on people that really have no other way to cross the river safely, and it becomes a huge hazard.
ubundi mbere imvura yaragwaga bikaba ngombwa ko dusubira inyuma tuje nko ku isoko waba uri ku isoko ugataha bikakunanira ukabura ukuntu utaha kubera umugezi wuzuye. Jewe abana banjye biga i Kanyanza, iyo imvura yabaga yaguye cyane ntago naboherezaga ku ishuri kubera umugezi, byabaga ngombwa ko baguma mu rugo bagategereza igihe umugezi uviramo.
You know, you see the old bridge and it's very rickety, and you know, from what I understand, you know, people have lost their lives in this river not very long ago, and it's just great to hear that that's not going to be the case anymore when the rainy season comes. You know, I've met a mother who's 8 months pregnant and it's her third child, and she's so relieved to know that they'll be able to access the hospital much easier this time. And we've met a local seamstress, and she was telling us about how often she has to sleep in her own shop because she can't get home because of the river. So, you know, I think when you meet the people and you hear these stories, it really does come to life.
Here you see on the bridge project, there are so many benefits. It's not just the bridge and access to healthcare and the market, but also building capacity within the community, providing employment within the community. There are so many benefits, and then now these trained community members can go on and do other skilled trades and work on other interesting projects. So, you know, the impact is far-reaching.
Na Jacob's team ni ibintu byanejeje kuko nk'abantu bava mu bihugu bitandukanye twagiye tubigiraho imico itandukanye ku buryo nanjye ubu ngubu hari nk'ibyo nabigiyeho bishobora kuba byamfasha mu gihe n'abandi gukora nk'ahandi hantu ku kindi kiraro.
Yeah, so I mean, there's obviously a language barrier. I've dealt with language barriers before in construction, and it's really just everyone is here for the same goal. So it's really easy to communicate things. If you just jump in and do it, they'll jump in and do it with you, and vice versa is the same too. So they'll be doing something and we'll walk up and jump in there with them, and everyone just works towards the common goal. So we see that a lot in our warm-ups. When we warm up, we dance together, we sing in different languages, we count in different languages, but at the end we all end with one team, one goal. So
one team, one goal. One team, one goal.
So transportation is one of the basic infrastructures that you need for any community to develop and grow and be healthy and prosperous. That is true for our cities and places and communities in the United States and all over the world, as well as here in Rwanda. So knowing what it takes to to bring those kinds of projects, and also what kind of opportunities they bring to the communities, was a perfect inspiration for me to kind of do a more rural project and have a even more impact for a rural community in this country.
So what's really so special about being here is the chance to make an impact on the lives of this community. And it's something that really you think about, the act of service that it is, but for me it's also about what I'm gaining from being here as well. There's just so much that I'm learning about how the culture, comes together, how the community comes together to take care of each other. There's something that's so powerful that I've learned by being here. And so I feel like I'm very fortunate to have this experience and to give back a little bit as we go here. I really do think that for me, and I think my Jacobs colleagues would agree, we've gained so much from this experience. It's just, there's so much more that we've gained than we've given back. And so we owe a debt of gratitude to the communities that we're able to live with for this period of time.